All right, you're gonna see me walking and talking. One thing about me, I know people say there's no such thing in, I guess, no such thing as multitasking, but I still try to do it. So you got me this morning getting ready for my morning. Um, I'm trying to settle in final arrangements for the trip and care for my brother and opening up my classroom, at least unpacking my furniture. Because oh, I'm a teacher, by the way. So I'm a singer songwriter, composer, teacher, and caregiver to my disabled brother. All right, all those things. Um, so I'm trying to get ready to go to the United Kingdom in so many days. And I've got a checklist of things to be doing. Um, and some of the things I have to wait on others to do, which is not my favorite thing. I'm just be honest. Meaning, I got a call last week from the company that is going to be checking in on my brother every day, every morning to make sure he takes his medicine. They said that they would be sending a nurse either today or tomorrow, but they told me last week that they would send me a text to verify if it was going to be today or tomorrow. And I have not gotten a text. So I'm already kind of like, y'all, like the one thing about me is I value my time above all things. I value time because that's the one thing you don't get back. And I've learned to manage time quite well. So I don't like when others don't necessarily seemingly respect my time. I'm not taking it personally, but I'm feeling it personally, if that makes sense. Sorry, I need to have my tea as well. So this is what I'm gonna have to do. I have to play around with time now because I did not get a confirmation of if the nurse is gonna come either today or tomorrow. I'm just assuming that this nurse will not be coming today. So that means I have to go to my classroom um, at school and start looking at what needs to be done because the following week I will not be there when other teachers arrive. So luckily I've got a key to the building. I think people will be there anyway, and I will have opportunity to look and see what needs to be done. I don't want my teaching partner to have to do all of this by herself. Um, so yeah, so I have to manage my own time really well in this. So I'm also cooking some food that my brother said he was going to cook last night, but he didn't cook it. He left it out. And that's a part of the reason why he needs a caregiver. So I'm cooking it now because he left it out and I don't want it to spoil. So I'm sitting here doing that. Um, I'm, it is what, 7, almost 8 o'clock. I've been awake almost all night. Unfortunately, I did not sleep very well. I had a really bad headache, and I think it's some kind of allergic hay fever reaction. I don't know if I went around something that smoke or something, but I really did not sleep well. And that's one of the things as a performer or a person who's doing things, like you've got to guard your health of above everything. You've got to guard your health. And I learned that long time ago that you got to guard your health and increase your stamina for things. So I did not sleep very well. And I don't like that. So maybe I'm a little more testy today when it comes to things. Um, so I also, let's see, I've started packing a little bit um, yesterday. I need to finalize what exactly is going into the suitcases and the carry-on. I got to switch out some bags and things like that. Um, I want to go ahead and do that. So I did what I did Friday was already sort out my brother's medication in the cabinet for the time that I'm not going to be here. uh, I'm glad I went ahead and did that because sometimes when you prepare for things, things start happening fast, 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 or things where somebody said that they're going to do something, they don't do it, and then you're sitting there waiting. One thing, like I'm going to keep this one short. So guard your health above all when you aspire to do things. Guard your time. Okay? Guard your health, guard your time. And then, whatever it is you plan on doing, you can get done. It can be done. There's other things on top of that, but I'll just leave it with those two. So I got to play around with what am I actually going to do today. Um, Again, because I have not received a text or a phone call from this company, I'm just going to assume that they will show up tomorrow, hopefully. If not, I'll probably end up calling them around noon today just because right now I could be at my classroom and that's 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours of work that I can be doing. You know what I mean? So it's like guarding your time is important so that you can get things done. And then that way tomorrow, I actually also need to get a pedicure. Tomorrow, I can get some other things, you know, that I kind of would want to get done like that. And there's certain books I haven't read this book. There's a title that said "Eat the Frog First." Basically, do your hardest task first. That's another. See, I'm already teaching. So those three things. Try to accomplish your hardest task first. I felt like maybe the medicine was the hardest task, and I'm still writing my, I guess, instruction manual for that. So that's also a part of that. So at least I organized it and labeled it, the medication for my brother pretty well, and getting the final, hopefully, writing out as much information as possible for somebody to come in and be able to, take care of him. All right, so yeah, that's my morning. It's like I said, it's almost 8 o'clock ish, I think. Yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock, and yeah, I'm already on the way. All right, take care, friends. I might check in if I'm. It is my hope to get to this classroom today. Okay, because seriously, it is the tougher of the task for me right now because I don't know what it looks like. I don't know what they did in there. Um, I got to pull the furniture down. I don't know if I'll put anything up on the walls because, like I said, I don't know exactly what happened in there. So they like to clean the classrooms, clean the carpets. We got to go find the rugs, all this kind of stuff, find the furnitures and all the things. All right, take care.